What is up, everybody? This is Charisma. In this video, we're going to talk about how fighting got a lot easier, more buffed in Roblox Lootify, and I'll give you one little tip that you want to get in this game to make fighting so much easier. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, in the recent update that came out like a few days ago, they did something where they changed one of the abilities on the characters, and I have them right here. They changed the first ability, and it does a lot more damage, and the second ability does a lot of damage too, and I've consistently been able to defeat the last guy multiple times. As you can see right here, I have 10 of them. I've done the Infinity Tower twice, so I've gotten 8 from the Prophet right here. I've done it probably like 15, 20 times so far, maybe slightly more of this, and it's been pretty easy, and I'm going to show you guys right here, and then I'll tell you guys about the nice little secret trick that you want to unlock to really just dominate at this game. So we go right over here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna verse them, and I'm gonna show you guys like what my strategy and such. You absolutely need those 2 abilities, rather if it's the one I have or the 2 other abilities. So I think there's 4 heroes you can unlock now. One from like each island, I think. I could be wrong, but they help out a lot. So as you can see right here, this first one has 6 waves. The first 3 are pretty good, pretty easy. And then the tip that I'm about to tell you is once you get to 4 and like 5 is when you want to start using your abilities. Now your second ability, at least for this hero, does a lot more damage. So what I want to do is I want to kind of get them grouped up a little bit, way into them, and then I'm going to use my second ability. So when I get to the final wave, it'll come back. So boom, do a lot of damage right there. And then on wave 5, I like to use my singular fist ability right here. It does a lot of damage, so I kind of wait until they get like more grouped up, and then right over here, and then I'll just go right here and then get like a nice singular punch and just do a lot of damage. And then you also want to take out these archers. These archers can be really annoying. Now, when you go against the final boss, it's a little tricky because you have 4 archers, and you have to watch out for his green ability. His green ability, it does so much damage. So you can see right here, boom, you want to get out of there. If you get stuck in it, it's so annoying. So you want to kill these things because they do a lot of damage. And then now that my second ability is right here, now look how much damage. I'm at 750 million. Now watch how much damage I'm about to do. Come right there. Literally just like one hit. This is the final boss. Boom, just like that. I have yet to get the best ornament because it's like a 3%, but it's really good. And you can see right there, I have 292 million. The recommended power is 345 million. What is that, 45 plus 8? I'm like over 50 million short, but guess what? I dominate. It's because of these 2 abilities. And then now we're going to talk about the secret thing that you want to unlock. So when you unlock a hero and you start fighting and such, they'll have this mastery level, and if you click it, they have all these different things. They have speed, luck, stamina reduced on abilities, but there's one that you want to get to, but you have to be mastery 15. And basically what happens is you can increase your damage by 5%. You might think that's not a lot, but on those big abilities that does like 300, 400 million damage, 5% is a lot. And so once you get to, and then level 2 is another 5%. So like, basically, it's just this like added, damage is just going to make your ability so strong, and it's going to carry you to just defeat those bosses. And especially over here, this is insane. This is insane. 2,000 crystals. One thing, I love this game. I've grinded so much on this game, but there's one thing that this game lacks is various ways to where you get a good amount of crystals. There's different ways you can get crystals, but they don't make it that easy to really get a lot of, especially when this is 2,000. Like, this should not be 2,000. This, obviously, I don't know what it does because I haven't tried it, but realistically, probably no more than 800. With just the way how hard it is to get crystals, like, you can do, regular maps like this. You can do the infinity. You can sell them for fish, but there's not really a crazy amount of ways. Like, they need a better system to where you can get more of these crystals. Because I just feel like it's a little bit too slow of a grind of this game, especially when it's an RNG based game. If it's an RNG based game, it shouldn't lean, at least in my opinion, as heavy on grinding as so more of RNG. I mean, it's an RNG game. So I feel like they should make it a little bit more easier to get crystals, especially because, like, I mean, let's say you play this round right here, this extreme mode right here. You might get, let's say you get 8 crystals at most. That's not a lot. And you also have to wait time. Let's say you get 8 from each. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Let's say you do that as 40. And that's going to take you like, what, 7 minutes? Like, I don't know. I feel like that takes a lot. And I don't even know if you're going to get 8. You'll probably get 8. You probably get 8, maybe 10. So you can maybe get like 50 at most. And you got to keep repeating that. Imagine doing that for like to get to 2000s just for one ability. Like that will take forever. I feel like they need a different way. And then you can say, well, there's fishing, but it's like, okay, but I could do fishing or I could be doing fighting. And it's just like, which is more advantageous. And you don't always get fish. You can get crates and such. And it's like, what's the best, value for my time? Especially if you don't have like the most time, like you got to use your time wisely. I just feel like they need to incorporate more ways, maybe more daily challenges to give crystals. You could lean into AFKing for crystals, and the only reason why I'm saying that is because there's no trading in this game, at least as of right now. So I think it's fine if you have an AFK and you get a bunch of orange or a bunch of purple crystals. But once you start incorporating that and you use this as a currency, I would take that out, because any game that has like a currency like this where you can AFK and trade stuff for, people abuse it by having like 20 accounts, and it just basically it's supply and demand. There's just so much, because there's so much supply of these crystals, it's going to basically make the ability of like the purchasing power less and less, meaning you need a ton more to buy things. And if you're one of those people that only have 1 or 2 accounts, if that, just one account, you're never going to be able to afford better items, because the purchasing power is going to be so weak because people have 20 accounts. Point saying, there's no trading in this game right now. At least I don't think so. So I don't see a problem if they do like an AFK where you can, get more crystals or something. I don't know, maybe you can add a way where you can buy more crystals. I don't know what they're against. If you buy it through here, it's like 400, 500 Robux. You can get 200, which isn't bad. But I don't know. I just think they should add more ways to get more purple crystals. That's my biggest kind of downside right now, because for someone that just doesn't have like 10 hours a day on their hands, I can't just grind this game for 10 hours and get a bunch of crystals and unlock abilities. Like, it's going to take me ages to get to 2,000 crystals. But I'm sure they hear things from other people and such. They're doing a fantastic job. I love what they're doing with this game. They're frequently coming out with updates or optimizing it. They're doing a fantastic job. But yeah, basically get an ability, get to mastery 15, start to unlock the damage output, and it'll make your process so much easier on completing things. And even though I'm 50 million short power-wise, I'm just killing them left and right. And then it just increases my chances of getting like more profits, so I can eventually unlock that ability, because that ability is nice. And then the Wild Chronicles, if I can get that, that'll be a game changer. So without further ado, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you all, and please give me to 19,000 subscribers.